Welcome to Sexual Integrity Moment, SIM, with Sirwilly.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. I am sent to tell you the truth that will help you not just here on earth but for eternity. Somebody's life must be turned around so that purpose of God in your life can be fulfilled. It can be poured into another person, poured onto another person. Then together, like a chain reaction, we are impacting people. By the time we realize you have taken over the world, the devil is communicating to most of us, and we are giving him time to communicate with us. And that is why he is able to tell us so many lies. You better be careful of the kind of people you allow to engage you. Watch this. God said we should not touch it lest we die. Lest we die. And then the devil comes in and says, you shall not surely die. That means that the devil is branding God as a liar. Just because God said that take your time small when you marry, then he comes and tell you, oh, no. Feeling you, oh, you are missing something. God has said something and God doesn't change his standards. But we have opened our ears to the influence of another voice, which is supplying us with an information contrary to what God has told us. We are watching so many things. We are listening to so many things. And all the information given to us is actually contradictory to what Nyankopon has told us. Watch this. For God knows that the day you eat thereof, your eyes will be open. When you baby. And Prahin and Gofon can't tell us when him all because they own for taste. It will show us and to one touches ground for a bit. To one thing now, and the eyes of both of them were open and they knew that they were naked. And if you have a brave thing when you be to your shame if you don't take care. All while they were naked, but they didn't see. You know why? Because the glory of God was upon. So they were not seeing their shame. They were not seeing their nakedness until the day they decided to go contrary to the things of God. Listen, for all the time you're walking around, what is not bringing you shame, what is not bringing you something that would deglorify you is just the glory of God upon your life. And the day you decide to let go the things of God, that glory departs. That glory departs. Watch this. The line number one I'm talking about is God is withholding a good thing from you. Inferiority complex. How many times has the devil made you feel inferior amongst your friends at the workplace, even as a married person? Oh, say you get on your more, you could feel for home by your pedia, you want the sim, you want toothpick or her, you use the but toothpick and and sometimes, even as an unmarried person, you are amongst your friends and they are making you feel inferior. Even as somebody who is trying to keep yourself, they make you feel you are the most stupid person who has ever come to this world. Why? Because at the age of 27, 32, you are still keeping yourself. He said that they saw they were naked. And look at it. They sewed fig leaves and made themselves clothes. Line number 2. Now that you have sinned, you can cover up. Cover up with what? Number 1, cover up with lies. How many times have people not sat in church, cause people to have abortion or themselves do abortion so that church will not see that they were pregnant? Cover up religiosity over spirituality. From the heat of your spirit, but you know deep down within you, you need forgiveness from God. Cover up. The third line is, now that you have sinned, God has no use of you. I'm speaking to somebody who has probably messed up before. In fact, you are still messing up. One of the things that make people run away from God is sin. Listen, one of the symptoms of backsliding is when we ask you to come to church and then you don't want to come. They were running away from God. And you can't run from God. David said that, wherewithal shall I run from your presence or flee from your spirit? If I go to the heavens, that is where you stay. If I make up my bed in hell, even there you are there. Nothing is hidden from God. But God came to make coat of skin. In the place of the fig leaves, God made coat of skin. This is something permanent. He came today to make coat of skin and clothe you. It doesn't matter the kind of things you have done. It doesn't matter how many times you have watched pornography, masturbated, lesbianism tendencies, masturbation tendencies, gazing tendencies. All these things, he came to make coat of skin to clothe you. If today you recognize the need, say, I need to give it all up to God and say, God, enough of these things I do. Enough of this relationship that is decreasing me. Enough of this thing that is neutralizing my spirituality. I give it up to you.
Thank you for listening to Sexual Integrity Moments, brought to you by Purity Direction Foundation, PDF.